first off, how old are you at this time right now?
Wasn't understanding.
Wasn't my sense. That's 23 years old. Have you come in contact with many 5%ers your age?
Well, yeah, like I was telling you yesterday when we was building and stuff. There's like, you know what I mean? There's a cipher out here, and there's other guys, like other young guys that was my age and stuff. Like, I had my apartment too. Like I had a little apartment a while ago, and like there's young guys that come to my apartment. We'll link up, you know, be on road, like, you know what I mean? Because I tried to keep the people that were close to me like-minded and stuff. So
right. Were these 5%ers people that you sparked up, or they got?
I'm not gonna say I sparked them up, like, you know what I'm saying, but like technically,
technically,
technically, yeah, because like, you know, there's one of them that was like from my high school that like basically, it's funny that I didn't even know this is how he started to get his lessons or whatever, based on a story that I know how he told me and how Warren King told me, but I must have, like, you know how they have presentations in school and stuff one day or whatever, like. So there was like they had this assignment where it's like, okay, you get to research somebody or something like this, and you have to present about it, and you can present it any way you want, whatever. So me in school, I was like, again, I didn't really have to try too much. I would just do like the least shit, and I would just get by, still get, like, you know, whatever. So when it came up to the day to do it, I didn't do none of the work. But I went to the teacher and I was like, hey, so if I know what I'm gonna talk about, like, I can present, right? So she's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right. So all I gotta do is know how to talk about it. I read the paper, so I knew how they wanted me to talk about or organize the information. So I was like, all I gotta do is talk, organize the information, and like that way it's good. Boom. So I must have talked about the father or something, 5%, because I think this was around the time when I was in school, and I was like, you know, just studying the knowledge and stuff too, or whatever. I just started getting hip to 5% or whatever. So I just started talking about the father. I'm like, yo, boom, boom. There's this man. He's doing this. This, and I started talking about it, right? And then boom, and I got a good work on the thing too. I from just speaking from what I knew and stuff, right? But one of the dudes that was in the class, once I heard about it, and it was after the class asked me about it, like, yo, what was it? So I was like, yeah, you know, these guys, whatever, boom, boom. I must have showed him BK on IG, like, yo, yeah, that's one of the older guys. He out here too, you know, boom, 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 boom.
Okay, right.
And then yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then that was that. I'm still doing my thing, like, went the other way, whatever, do my thing. So then, I remember this one time I came out, because my high school is in Brampton, right? So to link with BK sometimes, if I'm not doing music and I see him in the city, I would be in the city regardless, sometimes downtown or whatever, see him, I'd have to go out to Hamilton, like take the go bus, go out of your way to, you know what I mean, link with guys or whatever. So I remember I took the bus out there one time. And I see him at BK's. I'm like, yo, what you doing here? He's like, yo, I linked up with the guys, man. I'm like, say a word. Peace. I'm like, yo, how'd you? He's like, yo, you never did the thing. I was like, oh, say a word.
So you sparked him and he went and
yeah. Nice. Yo, so boom, there was that dude, and then there was another dude that, like, you know, one time I was on the bus. I was on the road, whatever. This is before I was driving, so I used to take the bus to go to different places to go, you know what I mean? Do whatever, whatever, boom. So I was on the bus coming back from doing something, and I seen this dude that went to my high school, and he was like a year or two older than me, whatever. So I was like, yo, what's poppin', yo? You know it, this, and around these times, you know, when you fresh, you had the knowledge of, yo, you just building with everybody, boom, boom, right? So, you know, so I had the knowledge of, I was just building. I was like, yo, what you dealing with? Like, what are you on in life right now? Boom, boom. And then I started dropping some shit, and then, you know what I mean, dropping some jewels or whatever. He's like, oh, you're onto that stuff too? I'm like, yeah, this. So I was like, yo, build with me, whatever, so link up, whatever, boom, boom, boom. And we were also involved in some of the same other stuff. So I was like, oh, you okay? I got this. All right, so link up. You know what it is. Boom, boom. So we started linking up, and then, yeah, two is like, I'm telling him about the guys I'm building, and he started getting his lessons too, and his girl started, you know what I mean, building with too and stuff, you know, and like, and then I got my crib shortly after that or whatever, and like, yeah, they'll come to the crib and stuff, and then the other dude come to the crib too, and then we'll all be building and boom, boom, and then there's another guy in Toronto named Gene, he's still building and stuff too. He'd come through to my crib sometimes, and like, yeah, and then we all around the same age and stuff too,
right.
You know, like, yeah.
So there were people who were your age building
amongst, and it's just having linked up with them recently and stuff, you know. Most of this year I was on house arrest, so I didn't get to, because unfortunately, you know,
you went through a situation and
exactly.
Right. Well, you know, that's peace, because, you know, that's one of my concerns that I've noticed is that there hasn't really been any real youth. You know what I'm saying? But you're assuring and you're reassuring that there has been youth.
Yeah, we just it's a process of striving to keep everybody together, because the crazy thing is when you're young and going through, because I'm 23 now, so in the past couple of years, like the past 4 years, you go back, it's like from 23 to 19, right? Like, and from like that, leaving the teenage and going to like your early 20s, like there's so much change, and people is finding they trying to, you know what I mean? There's just a lot going on, so people like young 5%ers is during this time, like people are trying to get the knowledge together, but at the same time you're trying to branch out, do your own thing in life, people, it's a striving to try to stay connected during them times,
Right, it's hard because you're trying to,
everybody trying to do their thing, get their money,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's real,
It's real out there. It's real, like a war against
100%, like, and like, so you trying to stay away from the certain same pitfalls that you see brothers falling against, but it's real though,
It's real, okay.
If Mecca did this.